We are learning more about the man suspected of killing 6 people and injuring 2 more in a shooting rampage in Kalamazoo, Michigan.
On February 20th, 2016, Kalamazoo County, Michigan became the setting of a shocking mass shooting. Over the span of just a few hours, Jason Dalton, a 45-year-old Uber driver, carried out a series of random attacks that left 6 people dead and 2 others severely injured. This is the story of Dalton's rampage, the victims, the locations, and the aftermath. It began just before 6 p.m. in Richland Township. Dalton pulled up in the Meadows Townhomes, which is a quiet residential apartment complex where families lived. In the parking lot, 25-year-old Tiana Carruthers was outside playing with several children, including her own daughter. Dalton approached in his Chevy Equinox SUV. He asked her if she was someone else, and when she said no, he turned the car and opened fire, firing 15 rounds. Hours later, around 10:08 p.m., Dalton drove into the lot of the Sealy Kia in Kalamazoo, which is a well-lit dealership on Stadium Drive. At that time, Rich Smith, age 53, and his teenage son Tyler Smith, age 17, were shopping for a new car for Tyler. The dealership was closed, but the Smiths had been browsing vehicles outside on the lot. Dalton parked his HHR at the dealership near the entrance. Witnesses say he approached Rich and Tyler, who were shopping for a vehicle. He asked them what they were looking at and then abruptly opened fire. Just 15 minutes later, Dalton pulled into the parking lot of a Cracker Barrel restaurant. In the lot, 5 women had gathered near 2 vehicles after an evening out. Dalton pulled up alongside them and opened fire at a point-blank range. Mary Lou, Mary Jo, Judy, and Barbara were killed instantly. Abby Cope was shot in the head and initially pronounced dead, but miraculously, she survived after an emergency brain surgery, though with lifelong challenges. Shortly after midnight, police spotted Dalton's Chevy HHR. He was pulled over without resistance, and inside, officers found a handgun that he had used in the shootings. Investigators later confirmed that Dalton had continued to give Uber rides in between the shootings, calmly picking up and dropping off passengers as if nothing had happened. Dalton later claimed that his actions were influenced by the Uber app, saying it displayed satanic symbols and controlled his mind.